There we go. There we go. I had to shut down my NinjaTrader, open it back up because it's been running all night. I try not to let it run all night, but I had a resting order in, so I had to leave it running. So sometimes you're gonna have issues with NinjaTrader. It happens, and I have a pretty stacked computer and VPS, and I still have little issues here and there. So it's just part of software.
Good morning,
Mr. A.
everyone.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Hey, Sensei,
What's up?
you look like you about to ball out, boy.
Hey, it was cold this morning, man. I had to put something warm on. I thought
Okay,
it was gonna be decent weather because it's been warm the past couple days here. Like Saturday, it was like
okay.
70 degrees. I got up this morning, it was 30. I said, "Oh Lord."
Okay, I got a quick question here.
Uh-huh.
All right, on Beastmaster, when he has his zones in there, what time frame do we put those zones in? Do you know? Or
Hold
can you
on
say?
on who?
Beast Trader.
Beach Trader on his zones. Um,
Yeah.
he actually has an indicator that if you are in this live trade room, you'll get an indicator that marks up the zones for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're in the trade room, just ask him. Are you in his trade room as well?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
yeah. He has an indicator that marks off the zones for him. I have it too,
Okay,
but I don't use it that much because I don't really trade zones.
okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. All right, it's already recording, so that's good. Then we're going to share the screen. What screen am I sharing? Screen one. All right, there we go. Move this one over. All right, everybody see the chart clear? And move this over so I can see more of it. All right, everybody see the screen clear?
I see it.
All
I
right,
got it.
I
awesome,
got it. I
awesome.
got it.
All right, we got Cole in the building. All right, everybody in here. All right, let's see. This is NQ. We're on the 5 minute chart. Actually, let me put the other chart over there. I'm gonna put the chart over there that actually has the LIS on it. I mean, not the LIS, but the VWAP on it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I'd rather show the one with the VWAP since most of us do have the VWAP now. All right, price predictor. There we go. I don't know why price predictor doesn't stay up there. I have to add it every time, even though I save it. So that's weird. Yeah, you're going to have to fix that. I mean, not like
You're
it's a
adding
big
it right
deal.
now?
Yeah, man. Price predictor now.
Okay, let me
Like
pay attention because I gotta
I have
add
to. I
mine.
literally have to add that every time. Hold on. Amazon must be outside. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that dog. Amazon don't even have to come to the door. He just know when they pull up, door close and everything. He just know it. All right, here we go. All right, let's try to mark up these charts. I still have some of my older levels on here, so I haven't really adjusted them from last night. If anything changed, this is right here. This is MNQ, so I'm gonna have MNQ and MGC on here as well for all my people that trade the micros. All right, and when you loading up your days, when you loaded up your charts, try not to load too many days, especially if you have multiple charts open. Try not to load too many days. So what it says days to load, that's where you want to look at. You could lower that. I try not to do more than 40 unless I have to look farther back in the past. Then I will add more days if I have to, but if I don't have to, I won't load too many days. Because it does slow your computer down the more days you add. All right, so. All right, so on NQ, we're gonna go to the daily chart, and we're gonna automatically, first thing I do is mark off the high and the low. And I think GC hit the all-time high, and I think NQ is trying to get to all-time high. The all-time high for NQ is up here, and NQ is trying to get up there. Move that out the way. The high of the day is 960, 25960. Yep, 25960 is a high, and you can mark the high because you see the market is a lot lower. The low on this one is 723.
What did you say the low was?
723.25.
My low is different.
Your low is different on NQ?
Yeah, I got 632.75. You on the daily?
Yeah, this is daily.
Finally, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I couldn't hear any sound. All of a sudden, it just bounced in, and my 5 minute charts aren't working. Oh, come on.
723.25. 723.25. You say your low is different. Did you right click and reload historical data?
No, I'll do that now.
Okay. I mean, mine could be off. Mine could be off. Let me reload my historical data. Let me log out and log back into data. Because you could either reload or you could log out and log back into the data. Let me log out and log back in. Because it was acting up. I made a little bit of money on those resting orders, just a little bit, not too much.
But what's a little bit?
Like a 100 on one account and like 55 on another one.
For you, yeah, that's a little bit.
a little resting order money.
Okay, well, I'm having an issue here.
Oh, what's going on?
All my other charts are showing let me make sure. My 5 minute is not coming up. It's saying bar time or waiting for real time data before starting.
Oh, did you log in? Did you log in under what's the name of the category? Are you logged into your accounts?
Yes.
Is a little green dot at the bottom corner?
Yes.
Are you you have TradeAvate or Bullinox or Apex or Bullinox?
Bullinox.
Try to log out of Bullinox and log back in and see if it adjusts. That I literally just have to do that myself.
All right, so I go
under connections, log out and log back in.
Connections.
Yeah, see, Vita, my low is now 632.75. The high is the same, but the low is different.
Okay, so it's mine's the same right now.
Yeah, so I had to log out just like I just did. I just logged out, log back in.
Okay, I thought something was wrong with mine.
632.75. And that's just another plus of being in a trade room, because everybody could check their stuff and make sure everything matches up. Because if you didn't have anything to compare to, I would have thought mine was just fine. I've been in here trading and losing money. Like, what is going on? Why am I losing money? Because my levels are off.
Damn, I missed
But the high is still the same, which is 960.
Oh, come on, man. Wow. Always now it's saying delayed. Okay.
Oopsie. Sorry.
All right, so that was the daily. And once again, the only thing I really look at on the daily is the overnight high and low, right? I don't really look at any major levels unless I'm sitting right at them. Because like there's a triple threat down at the bottom, but that's pretty far down there. The market got to go pretty far to reach to that. So I'm not really concerned about it. All right, so from the daily chart, I go down to the 4 hour. And look at, okay, we got a triple threat right here on the 4 hour. This candle right here still has a whole hour before it closes. Okay, so this is really not a triple threat until this candlestick right here closes. All right, but I still understand that, you know, it's still more than 3 or more going down, but I'm not going to literally mark it up yet. Now there's an older triple threat from back here, but the market did close above it, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to delete that line up there.
Mm.
And there's really not too many 4 hour levels down below, because they've literally all been used up except for the one way down here.
Let's go.
So this one right here has been used up right here. It already went below it. This one has been used up, so I'll get rid of that one right here. And you see what I mean by the level's been used. The level started right here. So let me get rid of this indicator real quick so you can see it clearer. And remove the VWAP. All right. All right, so right here was a triple threat, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles going up, right? I'm not worried about this wick right here. I'm not worried about that wick because it closed green. It's still green. Once this red one closed, once this closed red, this was a level right here. This was a level right here. But when it's been used up, the red came down here, it touched it a little bit, and then this red candle went through it, went all the way down here. So I'm going to get rid of this line right here because it's already been used up from back here. I'm not worried about the green ones going through it because the green was just still letting you know it closed green, so it's still going up. But once the red came down here, that was a perfect bounce up, and then it came back down and went through it. So that one's been used up already. So I removed that one right there. But you see that was a good level because this red candle right here went right to it and bounced right back up off of it. So that's on the 4 hour chart. And there's really, and any brown line that you see, there's really not a lot of them because these levels have been used, and the closest 4 hour level is way down here. So we got a while before we have to worry about any kind of 4 hour levels. And in about another hour, this level right here would be good, but I doubt the market goes that far up to really worry about it. Because once again, this is a 4 hour chart. That's a long way up. Not saying it can't happen because this candle happened in 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? This red one right here. And once again, with these long red candles on the 4 hour, you can also do the Fibonacci on that level right there. So you go to drawing tools. There's a little extra sauce for you. Go to Fibonacci, and you can mark the high of this candle. And now let me see what the high is. The high is 960. So you go from the high of 9. Oh, hold on. It let go. No, I'm trying to get rid of that now. Fibonacci. All right, so let's do it again. We go to drawing tools. We go to Fibonacci retracement. We go from the high all the way down to the low of that candle. All right, so from the high to the low, you can mark off, and look where the 50% is. The 50% is literally right at the central pivot. You see how that works? So normally when I see especially on a 4 hour, I see one big candle, I'll do a Fibonacci retracement from the highest point and the lowest point. And then I will mark the 50% line. The 50% line is literally right at the central pivot. So there's no need to mark it up because it's sitting right on top of the central pivot. But it's just crazy how levels that you mark up might already be marked by something else because that's just how accurate they are. So there's a little extra sauce. When you see large candles, mark the high all the way up to the low, or low all the way to the high all the way down to the low, and you mark off the 50% mark of the Fibonacci. It just happens to be the central pivot, so there's no need to use it. So everybody see how I got that?
Yes.
Did you do the top of the wick or the top of the body?
The wick.
Okay.
Because you want the high and the low of that whole movement. Now some people like to do the open and close, but from my experience, it's just been more accurate doing the high and the low because that's the whole candle. And you see the 50% landed pretty much right on the central pivot. Now, if you would have just did the body, it would have been the 50% would have been somewhere else. So knowing that the 50% Fibonacci is right on top of the central pivot, I'm taking that central pivot. I wish it would come up there. You're gonna limp back. I'm taking that win, lose, or draw.
So you mark that candle, the high and the low of it, so like the open and close?
No, the high and the low. The high and the low is the wick. The open and close is the body.
Okay.
Yeah, so I marked the high and the low because the 50% is just that accurate. It landed right on the central pivot, which is already sitting right there. Like a couple point, barely 2 points off. So I'll just use the central pivot. All right, so that's all we're gonna mark off on the 4 hour. There's really not a lot going on the 4 hour chart. So we're gonna go down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour chart got a lot more going on. This is the good old 1 hour. Now we still have 6 minutes on this candle, but you could go ahead and mark the triple threat right here at the bottom. We only got 6 minutes on there. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 minutes left on a 1 hour. It's probably going to close red, so it'll lock that in. 660.
And what is that triple threat an indication of?
The triple threat, it indicates liquidity, basically. Is a area of support, because that's where the market started, and it went up 3 or more candles. That's why it's triple threat. 3 or more candles in one direction. This one right here marks the beginning of that trend to the upside. So you see it's red, but it's still trying to go green. So it's not really locked in until one of these candles closes red. I thought this one was going to close red, but we still got 5 minutes on it. So if this doesn't close red, I will probably remove this line until I get a closure of a red candle. The next candle might close red, or the next one. It doesn't matter how many. Like this right here, look at how many red was going down before you had a green closure. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I got to see if this is a doji. I don't know if this is a doji or if it's a red candle up there. Hold on. Yeah, that's red. Okay. So this is not a doji. That's a red candle. So the triple threat is all the way up here, actually.
So no matter how small it is, you count it.
If it's red, it's red. Yeah. A doji opens and closes at the same spot. So if that was a doji, it would have just been a white line. That's why you got to zoom in to look. Because if that was a doji, then the triple threat would have started on this candle.
Gotcha.
But because that's red, the triple threat started on this candle back here. And you mark the open. So 961.25. 961.25. And you notice that triple threat is also the high of the market, is the overnight high, and the triple threat is pretty much right on top of each other. That's two very strong reasons to short. That's two very strong reasons to sell. So if the market did come back up here, I am taking that short win, lose, or draw.
Gotcha.
You got two strong levels sitting right on top of each other. Here's a gap. There's a gap right here, 1 hour gap that I have marked. The market has not came back up here yet. So that's a good area that are probably more likely short. And you notice there's another triple threat that created right under it.
Yep, I was looking it up.
So you got two triple threats. I mean, two gaps and a triple threat, all within the same, candle setup. So with this one, you want to mark the high of this one, which is 79700. So you double click on the line, 797, and you don't have to put the 00 part. And this one, you want to look at the low of this candle is 87000.
So are you setting an alert for price, or are you just marking them off?
I'm just marking it off.
Okay.
So basically, with a gap, a lot of people call it the fair value gap. But the way I do the fair value gaps is A, B, and C. A and C do not cross each other. Just B is in the middle, and then I count 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure 3 candles later don't dip back into this zone right here. So if I have 3 closures that don't go back into this closure, then I count that as a gap. Some people would have counted this as a fair value gap no matter what happened to 1, 2, and 3. But I've noticed practicing a lot of times if you have a gap and then number 3 touches it and then comes back down, the next time it come up there, it's going to go straight through that gap.
Yeah.
And you was waiting for a short. You was waiting to bounce off the bottom of it, and it tore your account up because you didn't wait 3 candles closures first. Because the market tries to actually fill the gap. So if it touches it before 3 candle closures, it's normally trying to fill it, and the next few candles are going to go through it. But if it don't tap back in there within 3 candles, it's too strong. It has too much strength now, and it normally bounces.
And that's a closure, not a wick.
Yeah, closure.
Y'all
Well, you don't even want the wick to touch
coming down.
We got a hot mic.
No.
What?
Y'all know hot mics. I will listen. All right, so you want to wait to close. You don't want the wick or nothing to touch this line within 3 candles afterwards.
Okay. All right.
Because that just means that's a stronger drop. So is you have a higher chance that it will bounce from there because it had its opportunity within the first 3 to go through it.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, and I don't see
so
any
ABC
more.
1, 2, 3.
Jackson 5.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we got 50 seconds to see if this is gonna close red or not. And it says a 92% chance of a short on a 60-minute chart, not 5-minute, because 5-minute would be different. But on the 60-minute chart, it's saying a 92% chance of a short. So I want this to close red so I can mark this off as a triple threat.
I have a quick question. Just tell me real quick. When I go to add the price predictor, I hit new and what? And then I know from there.
No, price. Oh, so I add it to your chart?
Yeah.
Or add it to NinjaTrader?
Add it to NinjaTrader.
Oh, no, you go to tools.
Tools. Okay, thank you.
Import, and NinjaScript add-on, and it should be in your downloads.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a closure red, so that means this is now locked in as a triple threat. Make sure I had it right. Open is 660.
I have these issues.
All right, and you see it said 90. It was a 90% chance of a short, and look at it. It's still going short, now is an 87% chance of a short on a 1 hour. So for people that trade longer, bigger trades, or you hold your trades a lot longer, especially if you're a swing trader, seeing the 80-90% chance of a short on a 60-minute chart, if you have that account size, I would have just took a short. And on a 1 hour chart, that's a lot of money. So the price predictor works on all chart time frames. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I see on the 1 hour? It's 9:01. Yeah, see, there's really no other levels. We have a swing low right here on the 1 hour, so I will mark that too. I might not take a trade off of it, but I like to mark it just so I know off the 5 minute that there is a 1 hour swing low right here. Because remember, 1 hour swing lows, 4 hour swing lows are still strong levels as well. A 5 minute swing low is not that strong. I wouldn't take a trade off a 5 minute swing low by itself. And that's another reason why I tell people to find what strategies they like the best and just try to, work on those 1 to 2 strategies, because there's so many strategies out here. Okay. There's so many levels. You don't have to trade every single level. After you mark up your chart, say, you know what, I'm going to take a trade here. If it comes up here, I'm going to take this one. If it comes down here, I'm going to take that one. And just pick 2 good levels and just trade when they get there. You don't have to take a trade at every single level that you mark. It's just nice to know that they are there. Because you'll start seeing some of them layer on top of each other. Some of them are very close to where it's like, okay, I like this level, but this level right here has 3 different confirmations. This one only has 2 confirmations. I'll wait for the 3 confirmation level. So you don't have to take a trade at every single level. You can look at which ones make more sense once you get down to the 5 minute chart. That's where a lot of people mess up. They're like, well, I took a trade here. Yeah, but what else was going on around that one level? Nothing. Okay, well, it's still strong, but it's not going to be as strong as the level that was a little bit down from it that had 3 different things going on. And also I like to zoom out. And if you zoom out, you'll notice there's no really strong levels down here, right? Swing lows are strong, but they're not like prime levels like a triple threat or a gap or central pivot. So the really strong level that I see is not until you get close to the S2 down here, right? So the way I look at this chart is if the market closes below the overnight low, that's my indication that it's going to keep going down until it gets to the S2 or this 1 hour level down here. You know what I'm saying? So if the market comes down to the overnight low and it closes on the other side of the overnight low, the chance of it going back up is a lot slimmer because there's no resistance down here. There's nothing stopping it no support that will stop it from continuing down. Now you have swing low that you could probably take a good trade at for a couple bucks or to, resist and then continue down, because there's no major levels that I can see that will stop it from going all the way down to the S2. So I look at things like that as well, as far as for a long-term trade, not the quick 100, 200 here and there, but if you want to sit in a trade like a micro, this would be great for a micro. If it closes below the overnight low, I would get like 1 or 2 micros and just do short and just not even look at it for the rest until I'm done trading. Because 2 micros is only $1. If it goes against me, I'm not tripping about $1. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you have the patience and just let it run, and it closed below the overnight low and it runs all the way down to the S2 by the end of the day, that's some good money with 2 micros. Good money. It might take all day to get down there, but if it get down there, it get down there.
Hey, what's up, family?
Hey, what's going on, man? 2750. But yeah, that's how I take my micro trades. If I want to sit in the trade for the most part of the day, I'm like, if it closed below this overnight low, that's the last real strong level until S2. So I'll take a micro, 1 or 2 micros, and just take a short, and I'll have my stop loss at like negative 100, because 100 ticks with 2 micros you're only risking $100. You know what I'm saying? You're not risking a whole bunch of money. You're risking $100. But if that thing go all the way down to the S2, man, you making a couple hundred off 2 micros, and you wasn't even stressing out. So it's like little things like that you can also look at to make a little extra money without stressing yourself out trading minis all the time. Let's see, and that's pretty much all I see on here. And there's no real major levels up here except for the gaps. I'm gonna get rid of this level right here because that is an old level. Once again, you got to get rid of your old levels. Don't leave your old levels on here. Yeah, so that's all we're gonna mark up on here.
Hey, Will, how you come out on that overnight trade you put in last night that you let run?
I only made 100 on one and 55 on the other because I guess my stop loss moved up. Came back and knocked out my stop loss at 100.
Okay.
I mean, it's still 100, but I'm like, man, I wanted to wake up to like 1,000.
Yeah, I'd take it. You
He's got a hot mic.
The best way is to put it down and say,
somebody got a hot mic, little TV playing in the background.
To stay out of it. U.S. military. Stay.
There we go. What was that trade? That was a 5-minute. All right, so yeah, so here's the 5-minute chart now. We're on a 5-minute. You go back to the beginning of the 5. So this is the 5-minute chart. And you see divergence has been busy already. Divergence already been busy this morning. And so you see you got divergence popped up here, it popped up here, and it popped up here, it popped up here. Divergence is back here, divergence was down here. And look, as soon as it popped up, it went up. As soon as it popped up here, look, red went down. It popped up here, went down. Popped up here, candle went down. Like divergence been busy.
Yeah, question. How do you know when to get in a trade with that verification of the divergence?
A lot of times it normally does it right at another level. So like right here, like this divergence right here, it literally has a line why it went down. So I would have took that one because we have a swing high right here on a 5-minute. We had divergence back here, and on the way back up to that same divergence spot, it popped up again. So I wouldn't have waited. That's enough for me to take. I would have took that short. This one right here was a little more trickier. That's a little more trickier because it's going based off of a higher high way back here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But if you look left, you'll see there's another 5-minute right here that wasn't touched yet. You know what I'm saying? So if you see divergence, you're like, why is that going off? Go ahead and look left. Go ahead and look left and be like, oh, okay, I see why. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I would take it. But I always would verify before I jump in.
Okay. So you want basically like two divergent verifications before making the decision.
Yeah, yeah. Because there are times where divergence popped up and there was nothing in sight, and I'm like, I'll take it just to see what happens. And if I do that, I would do that on either like an evaluation account, or I would do it on a PA that has a nice cushion on it, just to see how if it pans out. But normally, if I see divergence, I like to wait for a level like this one right here. I probably wouldn't have took this one. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's tricky because if you look left, look what happens right here. You have a 5-minute triple threat. So even though I don't trade off of a 5-minute triple threat by itself, divergence popped up right at a 5-minute triple threat. You know what I'm saying? It's always another reason.
Okay, that makes sense.
You see it work. You know what I'm saying? But off a 5-minute triple threat by itself, no, I'm not taking that trade. But yeah, that's the cool thing about divergence. Divergence is like something that you can't visually see. Without an indicator, you wouldn't know divergence was happening. But when it does happen, it normally lines up with something else that's going on as well. That's why our divergence chart, our divergence indicator is based off of the RSI. And that's the one that Tyler, the person who created the indicator, told me to use. And that's what he recommends using is the RSI indicator with divergence.
Well, I know Tyler be getting some money, don't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Tyler, he's a licensed trader. So he knows about the market. Okay. He traded on the market before. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the institutional guys, or used to be, that you'll see put 400 contracts in and mess up our damn trade. He was one of them.
Yeah, I visited his site when you dropped that link just to check it out and shop around, and he had something on there for like $10,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he has a swing trading bot.
Oh, that's what that was. It was a swing trading bot.
Yeah, he got and that's what I tell people. People like, they be like, I want a bot that's hands off and hands free. I said they have hands free bots, but they cost money. They ain't no running a mill $1,000.
Tell him.
There's very accurate bots out there. I mean, the one that I use that he built is still accurate. You just have to use a little more of your education as well. But he has that swing trading bot that he has. Man, that thing does numbers. I'm trying to see if he let me get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? Without having to drop 10,000.
Man, what? What?
You got to pay to play.
Yeah, you do. I mean, even though I'm an affiliate,
for convenience. That's what you pay. You paying for convenience.
Yeah, exactly. And even though I'm a affiliate of his, I still had to pay for my indicators.
And as you should, man. You shouldn't want nothing for free. Somebody had to,
Yeah.
And that's
what I'm saying.
Had to work for it.
That's what I'm saying. If it worked, I don't mind.
That's what I said.
And that's why I bought the indicators. He didn't give me. The only thing he gave me without spending any money was the beta version of the new bot. You know what I'm saying? He's let me try out the beta version of it, and it works just like the bot that he has now for sale. It's just more features that it has.
Of course. I mean, it's a bot. He need people to try to find out where the issues are.
Exactly. So he was like, he was like, would you mind trying this out for me? I was like, heck yeah. Go and get here.
Don't mind if I do.
Did you have a bot? Did he give you a discount on it?
I mean, once all the testing is done, I think everybody's going to get upgraded to that if you already have the regular bot.
Wow. Okay.
It's not a new bot. It's just an updated version of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody that has the bot will get a hold of that.
I need to use this bot before I get the other one.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the same bot. It just have couple more features on it.
Don't look like no news today.
Yeah, the news is good today. It ain't nothing crazy going on. But the rest of the week,
Yeah, Mondays are usually soft.
Yeah, that CPI 830, that's gonna be crazy. CPI at 830, new home sales, those are gonna be crazy. And then Wednesday, you got 830, you got 10 o'clock,
Big mistake right there.
10:30. Yeah. So Tuesday and Wednesday gonna be a little crazy, but the rest
Hey,
of
did
the
you
week is not
see
too
the
bad.
listen to that speech that Jerome Powell gave the other
No, I
day?
didn't listen to that. Oh, Jerome.
Oh my goodness. He was showing his butt. He was basically DOJ is trying to subpoena him to court,
Yeah.
saying that he was doing ill practices and all that other stuff of the Fed chair. And the man got up there and was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing it. It's a whole video out there though explaining more
Yeah,
on
I'm
it.
gonna
But
look at it. I'm definitely gonna look at it. Trump been trying to get Powell up out of there since he got in office the first time. I don't know what his
but
deal is with
he
with not
appointed
liking
him though. He
Powell.
put him in the chair office.
Yeah, but he been trying to get him out of there. I don't understand what's going on. Was he not playing fair? Was he not playing
They
Trump
ain't
game?
following script, bro. They ain't
No,
following script.
what he's not doing is he's trying to print more money. Trump is just trying to make himself look good. He wants the money to be
Yeah,
printed. He wants to add more money in the market. And doing that right now would be very detrimental because we have inflation.
yeah, because
And that
Uh-huh.
would
that's what
send the
Biden
market
did.
into, yeah. Well, he had to because of the after COVID.
Yeah,
He got to stimulate the economy because how America makes money with this GDP is through consumerism. So
yeah,
Yep.
if Americans aren't spending money, our market is not doing well.
The interest rate got to drop.
yeah. You're right about that. It got to drop.
Yeah, ain't nobody buying when everything keep going up. Something got to be stimulated.
Trust me, I want to start looking at the house to build, but not with that interest rate this high. My interest rate right now is so low, I don't even want to sell.
I'm with you.
I know
He's
I was
trying to
trying to
kill it.
get
He's
a
trying
house
to
to
kill that
flip.
dollar. And he's trying to kill a dollar at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what I
yeah,
was
that dollar
saying.
is cooked.
At a certain
Is there,
point,
is there a
it's
trial period
still
for
a
the
temporary
indicator?
fix.
There is a trial period for the bot. I think it's still 2 weeks. I think it's still a 2 week trial for the bot. I'll check for you though.
Oh, you missed that buy just now in NQ.
I seen it. I just didn't want it.
I did.
What was you was trading off the swing low by itself?
Off that line that we marked earlier. And then I had the price predictor say 75.
Okay. I'm about
I
to say if
took
you're
it.
gonna take a trade, you got to be able to explain why. I just need to know.
Yeah.
It was a level we marked earlier, and then the price predictor.
Okay. Because I was waiting for S1. I was like, if you come down here to that S1, I'm taking that. Because the S1 and you have a 5 minute swing low, pretty much sitting right at the same spot.
And then also the VWAP is in between, right before the S1.
Oh yeah, let me put my VWAP back on here for y'all. And guys, that's exactly what you should do before you take any trade. If you have, I used to say it out loud to myself, like, okay, I see a level here, I see this, I see a swing low, blah blah blah. All right, I'm taking this. I'm gonna take this trade. Like, you don't trade just because it's moving. I need y'all to be able to answer that question to yourself. Why would I take this trade? This. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Because moving up, moving down is not a reason to take a trade. The market is always moving up and down. I need y'all to tell yourself what the reason is.
It's like going outside without a belt on. You're gonna be exposed.
Sensei.
Yeah.
Did you I thought I heard you make a statement Saturday about putting a line in on the hour chart on the swing high and swing low?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. 1 hour, 4 hours, so forth.
Yeah, the 1 hour and the 4 hour. And
Yeah.
I make it a dotted line. I made a
Okay.
dollar line that way I know the difference between a triple threat and a swing low. So the dotted
Very
line is like
good.
right
Thank you
down
very
here.
much.
No problem. So right here on NQ, I do like the VWAP as a good trade. Let me go to annotate.
Hey, yo, we got a hot mic.
Somebody got a hot mic. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So I like this trade right here. I like this trade if it comes down here. I like the S1. Y'all know I like my pivots. So I definitely like the S1. So either one of those are good. And then, you know, this one, if for some reason it ignores both of these, which is very rare, but if it did, you know, I would like for this one because we have no news today. So I would watch the time and sales closely because we don't have any news. You know what I'm saying? News is what gives the market a little bit of extra, you know, pump so we could get to certain levels and get our trades in. But when there's no news, anything can happen. So when there's no news, you have market makers that will put bigger trades in because something has to move the market. If the news ain't going to move it, the market makers are going to move it. So if the market is sitting here chilling a little too long and it's just going sideways, a market maker job is to put in certain orders, buy or sell, to give it some heat to move. Because their job is to close out sales, buys and sells. So if you have a bunch of sales waiting and a bunch of buys down here, the market maker job is to put in an order to either push it up here or push it down here to get people into sales and buys. So when there's no news normally helps, you know, keep it moving. But if not, that's when you see those big orders, you'll hear my little alarm buzzer go off. Because if the market ain't moving, nobody's making money. Let's see anything up top. And of course, the only thing up top that I would look at is you have a VWAP line. You have the VWAP line right here. So if it gets up to close to this line up here, that's a VWAP level. And of course, I like the bounce off of this gap all the way up top. I would like for it to come up here, tap that. It might go a little bit into there, but then bounce down for some bread.
Is that a 4 hour up top or is that daily?
This is a 1 hour gap up here.
Oh, that's an hour. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything yellow, any yellow lines would be the hour, and brown lines are 4. And a white line would be a daily, except for the VWAP white lines. It'd be a straight white line.
Yeah, you know, I got you.
Yeah.
What's the green one?
This one down here, the overnight low.
Okay.
Because the overnight high is way up here. The overnight high is way up here. So now if the market did get up here, I don't care if it's in the afternoon. If I look at my computer and it's getting close to this area up here, I'm taking that short. Because you got a 1 hour level and a daily high, the overnight high, pretty much at the same spot. But to get up here, it got to go through 2 gaps. You got 2 gaps that it got to go through and a central pivot. So it ain't gonna be no easy win. It might not be till tomorrow we go up there, especially on days with no news.
And you said the dotted yellow is a 4 hour, right?
Dotted yellow is a 1 hour. The brown is a 4 hour. You talking about this dotted yellow right here?
Yeah.
That's a swing. That's just a 5-minute swing low. These dots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a swing low. And you see it struggling around this swing low. It's trying to get below it, but it's just struggling.
That swing low is also a level you called out earlier to mark, but I can't remember which chart we marked it on or which hour. The 7-5, 25724.
724.
Yeah. You marked.
No,
You called
that's when I thought that was the overnight low. Remember, and I had to reset the chart.
Oh, I still have it marked, but that's the level it's bouncing at, and
Yeah,
that's why I took the trade.
but because my charts were off and that was a low, that probably was a level before I redid my charts. It probably was an old level that's still relevant.
Yeah, because that's what it's bouncing off of the last three.
Because you see, they're trying to push the market down. You see all this orange? They are trying to push it down.
I guess it was true what Mama always said.
They're really trying to push it down because there's nothing but orange levels going in, or orange trades. So they're trying to push it. But it's something stopping it from going down. They're like, no, not yet.
On my chart, I have an old 1 hour triple threat from a while ago, but it's that's the level it's bouncing off of.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's a reason. It's always a reason. But see, this is the thing. You see, I wanted this level right here for a buy, but it's 926. It's getting down here, but it's 926 now. I don't want it. Because the market about to open in a couple minutes, and it might start jumping back and forth and looking crazy. So I want that level, just not at the open. Let me set my ATM strategies up. All right, market is going to open in the right under 2 minutes, a little bit over 2 minutes. So because there was no news, there's not a lot of news today. The market hasn't moved that much. But yeah, right, it's almost time for open. So if you are in a resting order or waiting, just chill. Just chill. Do not jump in the trade yet. Look at that. Look, it's going crazy. Ain't even open yet. What are you doing?
So just to review, we're looking. You're looking at maybe below the S1 or that VWAP at the bottom.
Either the VWAP or the S1, but I want to wait to see what the market. I'm glad it's going back up because when it opens and it decides to drop down, hopefully it don't drop down too much. But see, this is why I don't trade around the open because why did it just jump up like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think it was the direction I needed to.
Yeah, it was no reason for that to jump up like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't trade within a couple minutes of the open because all the institutional traders are getting to their computers. Everything is set up. They might take a trade a little earlier than what they have to. You just never know. Trade floors are normally hectic. I didn't even have my news on.
And get busy, right?
All right, we got 40 seconds before the market opens.
Not even gonna respond to that because
is a show called Industry on HBO. It's literally about trading.
I just started watching that.
Oh man, I've watched all this. I haven't watched the most recent season, but yeah, I was binge watching all the other seasons when they first came out.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, of course, there's a little extra drama in there outside of trading, but it's mostly trading. Look at that. Look at that market.
What's it called?
Lord have mercy.
Ooh wee.
Damn it, man.
Don't be so mean.
9:30 took off.
9:36. I'm gone.
And it says 100% short right now.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, you gotta
That's
wait
why you
though.
don't trade
You
the
gotta
open.
wait.
That's why you don't trade the open, because it would have tore you up. Like, oh, the market going short at open.
Oh,
No, it
I'm
didn't.
getting down.
But look at that divergence popped up right near my gap. Why would you do that? You're messing up my levels. But you see how strong divergence is. It was like, you better get back down. No, why would you do this right at the open? That's one level gone. I did not want it to do that at the open. Don't trust it, y'all. Do not trust it.
I don't trust it.
You gonna get your head knocked off.
Maybe what's the PP? So what is
Yeah,
that?
don't mess up my central pivot. Come on, man. You could do that after 9:35. Don't hit the central pivot yet. Let me get another candle first. Like, I normally don't trade like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the market open. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too unpredictable. I like to be like, okay, and if it wasn't the open, both of these levels would have worked just fine. But because it's the open, it shot pretty much. It bounced a little bit from the gap bounce, but look, it's trying to fill that gap. Now it's messing with my central pivot. It's only been a minute.
It's also a wide range between the high and low on NQ. I think it's like 375 points.
I wouldn't take that central.
Hell no, I'm not taking that central pivot. Hell no. Not with that market structure moving up. You can jump in front of that bus. Look at it. Just ignore the central pivot.
Just disrespect it.
Disrespect. Look, it's like divergence too. Yeah, see, I'm not messing around with that. Yeah, man, that was some good levels too. Hey, look, I was like, I don't know how long it takes to get to the overnight high. Look at it. It's like, give me that overnight high now. Oh, I'm so mad. Central pivot still was good though. I just don't trust it that this early around the open. Now, if you have a eval that you're trying to get past, you know, it's okay to bust a couple moves here, but I wouldn't. Yeah, that was just too disrespectful.
Would have loved to took it, but too risky.
Yeah, exactly. It was just too much risk, and it wasn't even that big of a trade yet. Now if the candle closes below the central pivot, then I will feel more comfortable taking a short at the central pivot. But if this closes above the central pivot, then I will more so look for a buy off the central pivot. So I would like to wait for the closure before I bust a move, because it's trying to fill this gap. Basically, it's trying to fill the gap. And if it wasn't for the open, it probably would have respected that gap bounce a lot better. But yeah, after a whole weekend, yeah, they came in. New York came in here ready. Unfortunate, because those are two good levels too. And you see that VWAP, the VWAP went straight up too. The VWAP went straight up. See, central pivot's still strong. It's trying to fight it. It's trying. It's trying to defend itself. You got timing sales. Timing sales are just back and forth right now.
What's your VWAP at for GC?
Hold on. All right. It is GC. Is at 4603.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Look, it closed above it now. Y'all see it closed above it. It closed above it. Did anybody get it?
No.
I said if it closed above it, I'm looking for a buy off the central pivot.
Man, that on 2 contracts, Will, that's almost $1,000 trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I told you, I said if it closed above it, I'll look for a buy off the central pivot. It closed
Wow.
above it, buy off the central pivot. It's
That's right.
it stopped maybe 0.5. Like,
Yeah, it didn't quite get there.
take that 0.5. 0.5. Come on now.
Yeah. Get it.
Go take that. Go in front and run that 0.5. Ain't that what we here for? I said if it closed above it, because it's a whole new candle now. It's not really the open anymore. It's a whole new candle. Look at that. Look at it. Come on, people.
Order filled.
Order filled. I hope you ain't just jump in random now. The time was at the central peak. Don't jump in up here.
Hey, Will, it be calling them. It be calling them like the card in the
Don't jump in up here, man. Now I would take a short. I would take a short from this gap. Maybe I'll probably take a short from this gap. But yeah, the trade was right there at the central pivot. When it came back down, jump in, take it right on up. But divergence is telling you down, so it wasn't a bad trade. You know what I'm saying? But if you buy it, you literally have divergence saying go down. And you have 75% chance of a short in the corner. So buying it up here, I wouldn't have done that. Buying it down here was the move.
So when divergence is telling you to buy to go short, but it's still going up, what you're just waiting for the signal?
Yeah, I'll wait for the. If the divergence is telling me to short and it's still going up, I will wait for it to get to a certain level before I take it. So when divergence popped up right here, I would rather wait for it to get up here before I actually took that short on divergence, not in between these two levels. But that's why I wouldn't have bought it if you didn't get it at a close to central P. I wouldn't buy it up here because as soon as it got up here, divergence was like, nah, you need to go back down. You don't belong up here yet. And the divergence can only hold it off so long. It's not always like guaranteed to go down from there.
At the open on ES, somebody put 237 contracts in.
Good Lord. That's why it's always good to have timing sales up. You never know when they're going to pump it. That's that legal manipulation. Now, right here, I would like a little short here because you see it slowing down. It's like, I'm a little tired. So if it does come up here, I do see a nice little short because it just disrespected these levels right here because of the open. But as soon as it closed above the central pivot, it came right back down and shot back up. So that was a smooth little trade you could have snatched up. That's why I called it out. So if it closes above, I will buy the central pivot. If it closed below the central pivot, I would have looked to take a short on the next candle. But it works. So it's so calculated. It's easier to call it out. The more you trade, you'll start being more confident at taking those levels based on where it closes and where it closes at. Because I understand it was moving a lot. You're like, I don't know. It looked like it's going to drop right back down. But you got to understand the central pivot is a strong level. You see, even with the open, it still was playing around this area. It didn't just go straight and ignore it. So as soon as it closed on the other side, now central pivot was resistance, now support. And it supported it right back up. So that's all. It's just you guys were not as confident taking that trade. But journal, write it down. Open, went straight up, but it closed above a central pivot and it bounced. It retraced to the central pivot on a nice bounce. Like, write that down. So now next time the open shoots past a level and comes back to it, you feel more confident buying it from there. Look, it came back up closer again to divergence. I wanted it to come up here though. I wanted that gap bounce, but it's fighting me.
Order submitted.
and I was trying to go back down. I wouldn't really take the central pivot again, only because the market is trying. It looks like it's trying to go back down, because that movement up was a unnatural movement up, so to speak.
Even if it closes below it.
No, well, if it closes below it, then if it closes below the central pivot, I will wait for it to retrace to come back down.
Okay.
But you see, they're trying to push it up. Look at all these greens. They trying to push that mug up, but because they're trying to push it up and it's still going down, I'm like, all right, they're either going to wait for a big dog to put in a big order to help them push it up, or it's just going to drop. But I would like for it to get to this gap and then drop down. No, I didn't even mark up GC. My bad. I didn't even have time to look at GC really. But I want y'all to kind of master NQ.
Order filled.
GC right now is at the all-time high. So with GC right now, all I would be looking for is for GC to pull back and buy it. I wait for GC to pull back to an older level that you can mark off and buy it higher. That's really all you can do with GC right now. Because there's no levels looking left to see where to take a short from, really. See, the only place I can see a short on gold is the R3. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the R3, there's nothing up here to judge it. So wait for it to come down to here and buy it up. Wait for it to touch one of these levels down here and just buy it higher. Because when it's at an all-time high, there's not a lot of levels to sell from. So that's how I would look at gold.
You said you post these videos back on so we can go back and study them and kind of take some notes from it. Are they?
Yeah, this is being recorded.
And they
that.
I'm just saying that you upload them every so often, just on Discord.
Yeah, so the Saturday sessions, all the Saturday sessions are loaded now. I think I got like one more to load. This is only the second recording of the live trade room because we only been doing it for a week so far. So I got to get used to recording this one. So, but the first one I recorded is up, and then this one is currently recording.
Nice, I appreciate it. Yeah, so many little nuggets in here, like it's just good notes.
Yeah, and that's what trading is about. There's a lot of little things that you have to look at before you jump into a trade. You can't just be like, oh, here's a level, let me short it. What else is going on in that level? And that's why I wanted to go live with just the students, because I can better explain what I look for. So like right here, you see is a VWAP level, right? That's sitting right here at the gap, the bottom of the gap. You know what I'm saying? Then you have divergence that's just been popping up, pushing it down. I didn't feel confident taking a trade in the middle of these gaps. I'd rather for it to either get to this gap or come a little bit further down to like maybe right here before I bought it up. As you see, it's just hesitating. So I like this VWAP level right here. It stops right there. I like that VWAP level because you kind of have the central pivot to kind of back you up on that buy, to buy it back up. If it dips a little bit below the central pivot, I will feel confident at a buy right here, which is right now is at 836. I will feel confident for that buy, or I will feel confident at a sell from here, which is right around 906, because that VWAP and the gap is right there pretty much at the same spot. But don't get in the habit of just taking random trades in the middle of those levels. You know what I mean? Because it's like Beast Traders say, is a gauntlet. You're just, if you take a trade in between those levels, you're kind of just hoping it goes one way or the other. There's nothing really backing that reason. But the best central pivot trade was that very first touch. If this one, I'll wait for it to go down a little bit before I would look for a buy.
Oh, I just rolled that short for 3 candles in a 100K account, and I got
it. Not 100K.
Won't he do it?
Not 100K.
I'm like, dang, when you gonna hit it, please?
Did y'all get that one? I literally just told y'all where to take it at.
Order failed.
I told y'all I will let it come down a little bit and take it at that VWAP. That was a nice 100, 200 trade right there. And if you don't have the VWAP yet, that's a free indicator. So you ain't got no excuses. It swept down Central P a little bit. It hit that VWAP. It went back up to here. So that was about a good $100, $200 right there. And look, it's still bouncing off of it. Because I knew it was going to go below the central pivot. That's why I said this VWAP was a better level to take that trade at instead of the central pivot. And I said you had the central pivot to kind of back you up on the
order
support. Oh, who filled the order right there? See,
that's why I'm laughing.
Y'all got to wait for it to get down here.
I did that on my sim just to see what happened.
Okay, sim is cool. Sim is cool.
Yeah.
But look at that. Look, great trade. That was a great trade at the VWAP. Central pivot just backed up the idea of the VWAP. That's all. Now, if it would have closed on the other side of the central pivot, I would like, nah, don't take that VWAP trade. But since it didn't close on the other side of central pivot yet, it's still a good area. And you still got 2 minutes on that candle. So we were far from a new candle opening.
Order failed.
And that's the thing. If you had a nice size account, you could have just took a trade at the central pivot and just waited for it to go up. But it was just, for a smaller account, it was just better waiting for that VWAP instead.
Order failed.
And when you see it says like 69% chance of a short, 30% chance of a long, that's not a big enough difference for me. You know what I'm saying? For me to only look for a short, that got to be 75 or more. So if it's a 75% chance of a short or more, then I'm not looking for a long. I'm like, all right, well, then I'm going to look for a short then. If it's 75% or more, based on what I've written down on my journal, I've seen that if it says 75% or more, it happens a lot more frequently.
Mine says 80%.
80 right now?
Yeah, it says 80-20.
Good Lord. Yeah, mine says 69.
That's why I took the short. I was saying in the short because it was still saying short.
Oh, there you go. I gotta see that. I got a couple other people that their number right there is just slightly off, slightly different than mine. Even in NQ or MNQ.
I'm in NQ. I haven't did it in a minute.
Yeah, I know. Not me either.
I'm trying to make my 100.
I have it right here though. I have MNQ right here and MGC. I just haven't marked them off. Look at that. If you would have sat in that trade a little bit longer, look where it's at now. That was a good buy.
Order failed.
I got kicked out of the whole thing.
The order?
Nah, the whole platform.
Oh, NinjaTrader closed on you?
Yeah. I gotta see if I can reset it or something.
No, we can't have.
Yeah,
we can't have NinjaTrader just closing.
Yeah, it did the same with me. It wasn't.
It just closed out. Huh? Just y'all get out of here.
Knock my charts out. I had to go out and make more charts. It was just, I don't know what this computer was doing.
It might not be the computer. It might just be NinjaTrader. Just when you finish trading, just see if there's an update. If it's up to date, it got to be something. But sometimes, it's still computers, still platforms. They have their issues.
Yeah.
And I'm in there. I got my 200.
Hey.
Hold on. We just stay right here.
Hey.
Stay right here.
Good.
Man, busy as heck up in here. I gotta get traded now. Shoot.
There it is. There's that bounce we was looking for. It swept up a little higher and then it came down. That's just a sweep. Don't worry about them sweeps. It sweeps sometime. It came down, got about $100. Now it's trying to go back up because the goal is to fill the gaps. So try to get as soon as it hit that gap, starts coming down, take the short, get your money, get out the way. Because the goal is to fill the gaps. It's trying to fill them.
Wait, yours is really off your price prediction because mine says 100% short.
Oh, mine says 78. What
Order filled.
We can look at the order, the reasons. We can look at the settings a little bit later.
Tyler had said that, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but Tyler had said that the price predictor, it'll vary based upon the days that you have loaded.
Oh, how many days you have loaded? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So there's your answer. Bam, there we go.
Okay,
I don't have that many days loaded.
I don't know. I have to look. But what is purple again? Purple means sell.
Purple is I think purple is a sell and yellow is a buy.
Oh well, then somebody just put in 68.
Good Lord.
So that could be why mine's saying short too.
Okay, I see it. Well, if they put in all these shorts, I'm taking it short, baby. Taking it short. You want to put in all them shorts? I'm taking it.
And I took it.
Indeed. They trying to push it down.
Got my $100.
Self-filled.
Just to get a piece of your love forever. And I knew you were a keeper, so baby girl, I'm keeping you.
I got a couple more evals I would like to get past. Let's see how many I got. It's fighting. It's trying to go up, but they're trying to push it down. They're like, you are overbought. Time to go down, buddy. I needed to drop all the way down to like S1. That'd be great. That'd be great. Drop down to the S1. But you see, the goal was to fill the gap. It filled the gap. You had a nice little quick $100 bounce at the bottom, and then it continued up, filled the gap, and then came back down. So there's really 3 areas to a gap bounce that you can take. So you can take the bottom of the gap. If it's a big enough gap, you can take a 50% of the gap, and then you can take a short off the top of that gap. So it's really 3 areas of a gap if it's bigger. If a small gap, you can take a bounce at the bottom and a bounce at the top.
Hey, Will, what's going on, man? I have a question for you.
Yep.
You sent a notification. I didn't get it until just now, man. On your email about the Zoom.
Oh, the emails.
I'm like
behind.
I just got here like late. I just got here like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, damn. Yeah. So when I send out the email, it tries to send them all out, but sometimes it don't send them all out at the same time. It might be delayed a little on the last 100 because it's over 100 emails. So sometimes it take a little longer to push them all out.
Was it also in Discord too in the group?
It might have been.
Okay.
It might have been.
I got nothing. I checked my email. Oh, he put it out there around 8 o'clock. Okay. So
there we go. Y'all see, there's a nice drop now. There's a nice little drop on there. It was fighting. Now it's like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead. 100% chance of a short. Yeah, that must say, all right, it's time to go down now. It had a good fight, but time to go down. Come on down here, at least to the central pivot. I would like for it to come down to central pivot or that VWAP down here. That'd be great if it came down to the VWAP. And remember, there's no news today, so you got to pay close attention to the time and sales. You know what I'm saying? Pay good attention to the time and sales. We still got 3 minutes on this candle, and it's saying 100% chance of a short. So let's see what happens. Because that 100% chance of a short, we still need to know where is it going to go short from. It don't tell us that. I like if you're looking at above, I like looking at, let's see, let me get the annotate. We still have this up here, the overnight high still sitting there. We have this level right here, the VWAP. Right now it's just fighting this area right here. It's just fighting that gap. But we still got 2 decent levels up here. I like this one more than I like this one though. I can tell you that. I do like this one better. You just got to be patient and see if it gets up there. If it doesn't, oh well. I like for a nice little bounce off here again. Maybe here. These probably good little bounces, maybe $100, $200 bounces. But the ultimate one, I would like to see it come back down here for a buy. But as I said, pick a level and just wait for it to get there to jump in. You don't have to take every single level that it gets close to. Because right now it's just struggling right now. It hasn't made a decision yet. You don't know if it want to go all the way up here or if it want to come all the way down here. It's just kind of fighting this little zone. So don't be too hasty and just jump into something because you got an itchy trigger finger. I know it's calling you. I know your finger want to go in and click that mouse, but leave it alone. Take a trade in sim if you have to. Because the market ain't doing nothing, it's just chilling right now. So far, we had a good trade off of this one right here. We had a good trade off of this right here, because that's when the VWAP was down here. So we had this trade, we had a good trade here. It bounced a little bit off of here for a quick 50 to 100, and now it's just chilling. So since it want to chill, we gonna chill. We're just waiting for it to pick a direction. Are you gonna go down? Are you gonna go up? Where are we going? And if you're trading micros, you could put like a 1 micro, put like 1 micro up here, you know what I'm saying, and see, you can just ride the micro down if it does turn around from there, you know. But get used to just sitting in the trade and just watching how it plays out. That's always a good skill to have, just taking the trade and just letting it play out. 1 micro is only 50 cents per tick, so you can have a decent stop loss and just see how it plays out. But yeah, I need this to go ahead and pick a direction, go down, go up, go somewhere. Trust me, I want to click buttons too.
They want to dance, bro. They want to dance now.
Yeah, yeah, just going back and forth like, what you think? Where we gonna go? Like, man, just go somewhere. I wanted to get dropped down to that central pivot. That's what I want. Just keep falling. There we go. There we go. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Just gonna drop. Just give up. Yeah, but don't just jump into a trade. Don't just jump into a trade. Wait for it to get to a certain level that you have been waiting for. I want to pass an eval. I want to pass another eval today. We still have over 80% chance of a short, so I just needed to short to a level that I want to take a trade at. Come down a little bit farther so we can buy it somewhere. Once again, the levels that we're waiting for it to come up here. Here. Oh, hold on, somebody put in a big order. What are we doing?
Be short in.
They put in another short. They put some more shorts in there. Trying to go down. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Yeah. There we go. Got that one. I was like, come on down here.
Me too.
Yeah. There we go. Take me out. That was nice. Thank you for that.
I will say price predictor helps you like want to sit in a trade.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what all this stuff does, right? If you're in a trade, look at this, 102. Somebody want to put in 102 contracts for a short. I'm sitting in there a little bit longer. I'm gonna sit in the trade. I'll wait. Look, they've been putting all these are shorts that they've been putting in. Some people try.
Man,
this little 8 contracts ain't nothing compared to 102. Look at it, dropping and popping. They still wanted to go down.
I love that sound.
I know, right? It lets me know they're alive.
Right.
Come on down.
We're eating.
You see my message, Ian?
I got you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Look at that. Yeah, come on, go on down there. All them good old orders. They gave y'all opportunities for it to come down. And that VWAP, it bounced back up off the VWAP. That little VWAP right there. I would like a central pivot, but that VWAP trade, VWAPs are still a strong trade.
Because I don't know where you see.
But I wouldn't take it twice though. One time, one bounce, cool. Now I wait for another opportunity. Okay, Lynn says she got her money. No problem. That's why I want y'all to get y'all bread, and when you get off here, you can be happy. Now, if you decide to jump back in after you got your money, that ain't my problem. I tell you, get your target, get out. If your target is 200, I don't care if you got 180. If it closed you out at 180, stop. That $20 ain't worth it. If your target is 200 and you got 180, be happy. Because you're going to, man, I wanted 200. You're going to try to get $20 and you're going to be down 120. If you got your target, go to a different account, go somewhere else. Yeah, so it's still playing around at VWAP level. Now, I normally, these gaps, even though it went through the gap, I'll leave this gap here until later until the market closes. Then I'll get rid of it, because your levels, even though the level has been used, it is still good if it's the first time it used it that day. So since this is the first time that these levels were used, I will leave them there until 5 o'clock, because they're still strong levels. It can still bounce at the bottom of this. It can still bounce at the top of this gap. So, but once 5 o'clock comes and the market opens up at 6, I will get rid of these because they've been used up for that day. Because 6 o'clock is another trade day. So that's the cycle of the trade days. 6 p.m. at night is the start of the day. So 6 o'clock tonight is the start of Tuesday. And that's why I say leave them here, because you see it's been bouncing off the top of this. It finally closed above it, came back down, it bounced up, came back down, bounced up. So this is still a strong level, even though it already went through it. It's still a strong level for the same day. And I don't really go over that in the course, because the course, I want you to understand just the basics of a gap. But now that we're in the trade room, there's other areas of trading gaps that you can utilize. But when I first started trading, I only took a gap bounce. I didn't take a gap fill. I didn't take the 50% of a gap. I didn't take the top bounce of the gap after it went through it. The only trade I took was when it bounced down, or if it was above, it came down and bounced up from it. That's the only trades I took until I started getting payouts, until I started getting consistent and feeling more confident at taking those other trades. So just because you know the strategy don't mean you have to utilize it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Pick a strategy, learn it, and whoop its tail. Until you start getting that money, then you can start taking other trades and stuff like that. But find the ones that you like the most and trade those. My job is just to show you different trade strategies or different options so you can pick which one you like. Like I'm a big retracement type person. So if I see a central pivot, a lot of times I'll wait for it to go close on the other side before I buy from it. You know what I'm saying? When I first started trading, a lot of times I didn't take the initial tap of a level. I'll wait for it to go past it, close, and then I'll take a retracement. I was big on retracement. You know what I'm saying? You guys, Andon been trading with me just as long as anybody.
Man, look,
I was a retracement monster.
He lying.
I'm like, ooh, it's a retracement. Buy. Ooh, retracement, sell. Like, why didn't you take the first tap? I ain't want it. I want the retracement.
Manny, how long do you be on the Zooms in the morning?
Probably to about 10:30.
Okay.
8:30 to 10:30. I think that's a decent amount of time, you know. Now, if the market's moving and grooving, I might be to about 11:30. But yeah, the market.
That's when all the hedge fund algorithms take over anyway in the market.
Yeah. Because around 11:30, you got England or Europe closing, and it's just crazy New York. I don't trust them New Yorkers like that.
Hey. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Right.
I knew you was gonna say something.
Hey, man, you know, I'm New York, you know.
But yeah, after 11:30 is just New York trading, and yeah, they normally go if today was mostly up after like 11:30, 12 o'clock, you'll notice the market be start to go down. It normally does the opposite of what it did in the morning normally. Yeah, so it was trending to one side, and now it's just narrow ranging. Yeah, after that crazy open, it don't know what it want to do now. But once again, there's no news today either. So if there was news today, the market be a little different. You know, something else would have pushed it down, something else would have pushed it back up. But because it was no news today, we're just at the mercy of the institutional traders. And that's why I was telling you guys to pay attention to the time in sales, but because the time in sales will give you a good guide on what's going to happen if you should stay in a trade with all these shorts going on. Right now, we're just at the mercy of the institutional traders because there's no news to move the market one way or the other.
Mr. H, if you check gold there, I just want to know if I'm analyzing it correctly.
Let's go right here.
Yes. I'm gonna wait for it to get to the swing level, and then I'm gonna take a sell there.
Which level? What number?
To 630.
630. Oh.
Yep.
A 5-minute swing high. That's cool. I would rather the R3 if I was going to take a short.
Okay.
But they're so close to each other. You can take the 630. You might take a little bit of heat before it turns around and go down.
Yeah, because it might go get some power on the upstairs and push down.
Yeah, exactly. And it might be. Also, you got to remember there might be other people sitting right here ready to sell also. So it has to go up there to pick their orders up before it could come down. Okay. But the way the market works, being that gold is so high, I doubt there's any really too many sellers up here. Because if you look left, there's nothing up there to even see if there's sellers up there.
Yeah, true that.
So with gold, anything above R3, I'm not taking no short. I'm buying.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Another good trade is if it comes down here to the VWAP. If it comes down here to the VWAP, I will buy that up. If it came down here, I will buy it. If it came down here, I would buy. I'm only looking for buys outside of R3. Yeah.
What's wrong with this VWAP, boys and girls?
That good old VWAP. NQ still don't know what they want to do. Oh, goofy
ass. Yo, you be bugging out, man.
NQ get on my nerves sometimes. So you need to go somewhere, move or something. It's just been playing.
All I heard was old goofy ass. Like,
it's just playing in between these two levels. It's like, yo, go somewhere, please. But as I said, narrow range trading days, by knowing what the range is, you can still make good money knowing what the range is. We know this is the highest point, and right now this has been the lowest point. So you could take shorts. You could take shorts if it gets in this area, and you could buy it if it gets in this area. So you can make money down, up. You can just make money both ways. You just got to be able to get in the trade, get out, get in and get out. So narrow range trading days, you can make good money with the narrow range it moves. But as I said, I wanted to get to the overnight high and just drop. That would have been great.
Yeah, a couple more minutes. I think I'm gonna call it a day.
Because it ain't doing much. I'm only gonna be here for another 15 minutes anyway. I hope you was able to get something out of here.
I kept my money, so that's always a good day.
That's always a good thing. And that's the thing. Don't rush. Don't be like, I gotta get something. You don't have to get something. You just gotta be consistent.
And I agree.
Just be consistent, and you will be all right. But that's why some people like to sit here and trade all day. I'm not one of those people. I don't like sitting here in the same place all day clicking buttons. If I can't get what I need by 10:30, if the market's moving good, I'll stay a little bit longer. But if I haven't gotten what I needed by 10:30, I normally be like, all right, well, I've been here for 2 hours. If I can't get it in 2 hours, then I'm good. And I'll come back tomorrow or tonight. But I'll go do what I have to do. If I come back around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I see the market moving and grooving, I'll jump back in and take a couple trades on some other accounts. But you got pretty much 23 hours to trade.
So I know you said you started watching that show. What's the HBO show? But have you seen Billions also?
Which one was the name of it?
Billions.
Yeah, I watch Billions.
That's the old show there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those shows.
What was that show on HBO again, bro?
It was dang, I lost it that fast. What was the name of the Z?
Billions.
Not Billions,
No,
but
it starts with an I. I think
Industry.
it's
Industry.
Industry. Yeah, Industry.
All right, appreciate it.
I was trying to pull it up on the TV. Like, dang, where was it at? Yeah, I
so you
like
remember the
Industry
other
though.
so you remember the other day I was telling you about that silver trade,
Mhm.
that short that bank lost, and the bank that got a margin called on them was J.P. Morgan.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh, J.P. Morgan. Oh, crooked self.
The movie Industry.
Yeah, TV. It's like a TV series. I think it's like 3 seasons, 2, 3, 4 seasons.
Yeah, the new one just started. I haven't started watching it yet. I saw it. I was looking at the advertisement for it last night. I said I'm gonna watch that.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
about the market though.
Yeah, it came out a few years ago. So yeah, I was all over that show. It's just the last, I think the most recent seasons I haven't seen. The most recent 1 or 2 seasons.
What tripped me out was the first episode where that dude pretty much ended himself because he messed up and put the font in like Helvetica or something.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, I just like old girl that she snuck her way into there. She had no real college degree, but she was good at what she did.
But you know, that's life. It's not about what you know. It's can you fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
To the job. That's right.
Yeah, there's like she's not even trained to do this. How but she's good. It's like, you know what? Let it slide. She making money. She making people money. So we got to shut up. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Can you make money? All right. You ain't got to be the best at it. Just be able to make some money at it. And that's why I like the show, because we're pretty much all what she is. You know what I'm saying? As far as not school trained, but you can still, there's plenty of money to get in here. Ending about to roll out. He said he got 3 good trades. Outstanding.
Might be 4. EMA coming up.
Oh, he said, I'll wait a little bit longer.
I'm gonna see what happens. Hold on, let's see what it does.
I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for that EMA.
Order submitted.
I'll take it with you.
Order filled.
Let's see what the EMA do. Ah, nice trade. Nice trade. Nice trade.
Below, I'm on micro, so I missed it.
Oh, you on micros? Okay.
Yeah,
I wish you would have said that. You got me over here following you, and I'm on minis. It bounced though. It still bounced good.
I get my trade.
Hey, all right. I'm up 500. Yeah.
Right,
thanks for that one, Andon.
I'm done.
Thank you kindly.
Dang, I wasn't paying attention.
Let's go ahead and lock that in. Thanks, man.
Hey, man, I do what I can when I can. Bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
That'll be good, man. On Wednesday.
And the EMA is right here. He said he took the trade off the EMA. I was like, I'll take it with you. I didn't know he was talking about micros, but that's what that trade was. That VWAP. It's VWAP EMA. Now, mind y'all, Andon has experience trading as well. He's been trading pretty much as long as I have. So when he called that out, I was like, I'll take it with you.
Oh, this thing, this goddamn ninja. I want to shoot it.
Man, that was a good trade, Andon. Dang, it's still going up.
How Andon calling out trades and also saying he making waffles? I'm confused.
He making waffles and making me money. So
that boy good. That boy good.
That boy good.
So I'm like, y'all want some waffles? I'm making some, and then you gonna leave us? Like what?
Yeah, that was a nice trade right there. He said, "I'm taking that EMA." I said, "All right, I'll take it too." Look at that. If I would have stayed in that trade, I would have been up 1,000. I got out at 500. Dang it.
Don't chase.
Yeah, don't chase it. Don't chase it now. But yeah, and they know what he's talking about now. So when he called it, I was like, yeah, I'll take that.
Is anybody paying attention to this Paramount buy of Warner Brothers?
Yeah, I seen that a while ago.
Yeah, I've seen that. When whoever buys Warner Brothers, they're gonna ruin the entire entertainment industry for 5 years.
Well, not only that,
He said they
but
gonna ruin it.
Because every time Warner Brothers is merged, they like completely diverge the market. Like the reason why
not only that,
Disney
but
is a
then they
thing.
also like Paramount already has control of CBS, and then if they take Warner Brothers, then they also take control of CNN. And so the current administration will then be able to control majority of the
The media.
narrative news that's being pushed out. So
Now, my question is, with that information, how do we make money off of it? Do we buy some shares or something?
I think Netflix is gonna get it. They're trying to hold out for Netflix, but Paramount they're doing some sketchy stuff because they got
Paramount
what's
ain't
his
got no
name?
money.
They got the money. Well, they got Trump in the pocket.
No, but Paramount didn't they just get Universal? They ain't got no money.
They got the money. They got Trump. If Trump blocked that deal, his administration.
So that's the thing. So what share do we buy?
Shoot,
Paramount.
Paramount.
Netflix right now is under its 200 EMA, 200-day EMA. So Netflix is a buy if you want to buy Netflix.
So you buy it now. So if Netflix lock in that deal, their stuff is gonna drop for a little bit, then it's gonna skyrocket.
Yeah.
Y'all heard the play? Y'all heard the
And
play
I kind
here.
of feel like that's either whether they get it or not. Netflix.
Say it to play again. Put it in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. Use the news to make money. It's telling you exactly where the bread is at. Look at that. NASDAQ is up 10%. We know that. We're looking at it. My TV literally says NASDAQ is up. We know. That open shot straight up.
Well, good people. It's been fun. It's been real.
Well, there it is.
I'll see y'all another day.
For sure, man.
All right.
All right, Zeke.
Bye, Zeke.
Peace out, y'all. All right.
And cool, UPS just delivered another package. All right.
Another firearm.
I think that's the scope. That's my red dot. Yeah, that's probably my red dot.
Then a plan. National debt relief. We'll negotiate with your creditors so you pay less than you are.
Shopify is up. Ooh, Shopify. I ain't even think about buying Shopify. I normally only buy shares that make that pay dividends. Cole said he learns something new every day. I know that's right, Cole. Look at that. Now it's finally picking a direction.
And I'm still in it, up $170.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
But it's Sim, so you know.
It don't matter.
Write it down. Write down why you took the trade, what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, it's that $300.
Look at that. Look at that. Like, write down why you took the trade, what happened, what made you do it. You know, those are things that you write down so you remember for next time. I got a 300K eval that I need to get up out my face.
Out my face.
Let me see a good little setup that I take on this thing. I really wanted to wait for see if it got to the overnight high, but it don't look like it want to do that. And as soon as I get out of here and walk away, I'm gonna come back from the store and it done bounced off of it and could have made 10,000.
Well, without daily type good to go, pitch watch.
But yeah, anybody have any questions? Because we're getting close to 10:30. Anybody?
Nah, not a lot of questions. I got a eval renewing this week, so I might be throwing a whole bunch of Hail Marys.
Nice.
And hopefully.
Yeah, I got
passes.
I got that one-on-one with you tomorrow, Will. Is there anything that I need to bring?
Just make sure you download NinjaTrader. Download the Zoom to your computer that you're going to be trading on, and just log in with the computer you're going to be trading on.
Bring your Wi-Fi password, your social, your birth.
All right.
Because you
Well,
don't have NinjaTrader on your computer yet, do you?
I have it on my computer, my laptop,
Okay.
but I'm gonna get it switched over to the one I trade on.
Okay, yeah. That way we can set up your indicators and everything.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Go Will.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take a resting order for that overnight high?
I probably will. I probably will.
Mr. H.
What's going on?
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here. I made some good bread today.
All
There
right.
was a guy with a jackhammer today, making a lot of noise around me, so I couldn't really turn my mic on. I didn't want to disturb the class.
Hey, that's all right. As long as you got your bread, that is all that matters.
I got 2 accounts. I got both of them in the red, and one of them is now 600 up. So that
Nice.
just because of the meeting, and I still have one in the red. I made a bad trade that took me 200 out. So one of the accounts still in the red, but I managed to bring it almost back to 100K.
All right.
So
And write down that bad trade. Say, okay, I took a trade based off of this, and this was the result.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That way you know, okay, if that happens again, I ain't messing with it.
So the trade room was very important today, even though I had to sacrifice work. I should be at work right now, but I made a lot of sacrifice because this means so much to me right now. I'm about to lose my job, but that's fine.
Yeah, don't you lose your job now.
No, I don't want to do that. So
At least
maybe
yet.
like 1 and 2 days. Yeah, maybe like 1 and 2 days. I try to be a part of the trade room. If not, I can go back to the discard, which is very, very important. So you have some good measures in place, and I really raise my hat to you for that, for reaching out to us and trying to hold our hands and lift us to dimensions that are greater than our expectations. We do make some silly decisions from time to time when we are not interacting, but I congratulate you, I salute you, and I thank you for being here.
For sure, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Yeah, y'all just gotta be consistent. Don't overtrade. Have a target. Once you get your target, you stop. And I don't care if that target is a loss. Right? If you don't want to lose no more than 250, once you hit 250, do not place another trade. Can you get that 250 back? You probably can get it back, but why? Why risk it? I don't care that much for an account to be like, I gotta get it back. Take your time. You'll get it back in a day or two. It might take you 2 days. Get 100 tomorrow, get 150 the next day. Boom, there you go. There's your 250 back. But if you try to get 250 back the same day, you're gonna take a bad trade because you're rushing it. You're trying to hurry up and
that kills me a lot. That kills me a lot.
Oh, I know.
I must testify.
I've been there.
That kills me a lot. You see other trades looking like a good trade, and then you just want to take it because you want to recover at least 50 to 100 out of. And one of the problems that I also have is that sometimes I place a trade, I might make 50 to 100. But then my stop loss may be at 200 or 250. Well, mostly 200. Sometimes I got 2 losing trades that take me to 500 in the negative. Then I may have 50 or 100 win, today or tomorrow. And then the next day I may take another trade, which is another 200 loss. So that sometimes kills me and keeps me in the negative for a long time. So maybe I need to work on that.
That's why you have a loss limit. If your loss limit is 200, once you lose 200, just stop. Because it's easier to get 200 back, okay, the next day. You don't see that negative red, so it's not inducing you to take crazy trades. It's gone by the next day. That red negative 200 is not there. You still down 200, but you don't see it necessarily. And that way you just take a trade of 100, come back the next day, trade of 100. Now you back to where you was at. Because at the end of the day, there's no rush.
One of the things that helps me also is that I have a 200 a day, 200 to 250 a day. So if I 50 a day, doesn't matter if it's in the morning or in the evening, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And it works for me.
And that's all. You just got to follow your rules. They're your rules. You know what I'm saying? Follow your rules. Don't break them. If that's what you want to follow, stick to it. And the goal, you're not going to win every single trade. The goal is just to win more than you lose. You're going to take an L. You know what I'm saying? You just need to minimize the losses.
Yeah.
But the money is definitely here. So we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Once the marketing company starts really kicking in and doing their thing, I can actually be here more. But I'm
not sure I'm going to be here every day. It's not a guarantee, but I promise I'll watch the discards.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, all this is recorded, so it'll be in there to watch it later as well.
Thank you.
All right. Be safe out there, brother.
All right, yeah, I'm ready for work now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you and today and all the days. And I pray that God continue to bless you, that you be there for me and everybody else that's coming on the chain.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Peace out.
All right. We have any other questions? Because we are at 10:30. My dog's looking at me crazy because they need to eat something.
No questions, but that was very nice what he said.
For sure, yeah. That's my man, 50 grand, man. He gonna get it popping. We're gonna get these payouts in 2026. That's all we worried about. Getting these payouts. That way you can choose to keep your job or not. I want you to have the choice. All right.
Definitely gonna let it go.
What's that?
I said definitely gonna let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's about everything. This will be recorded, guys, and I will see you tonight when I go live and Wednesday in the live chat in the live room. Okay.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
For sure.
Thanks, Visage.
All right.
Have a good day.
Have a good
See
day.
y'all later.